There is nothing more prestigious than this. We await this year's UEFA Champions League final here at the magnificent Metropolitano Stadium in the Spanish capital, Madrid. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined for commentary as always on these occasions by the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. It is Bayern Munich facing Manchester City.
Well, I'm so excited for everybody, the fans, everybody connected to both clubs. But it's the players I'm so excited for. I've never actually played in a Champions League final, but played in other finals. I know what they're feeling. We can see the nerves already starting to jangle. How do you cope with those nerves, Derek? How do you settle yourself down before what's going to become probably the biggest game of your career?
Bayern with such a proud European tradition, and you think back to what they did in the mid-70s, winners in 3 successive European Cup finals, Lee, 1974, 1975 and 1976.
Well, Munich expects, and they do every year, every time they enter this competition, you expect them to go deep. No deeper than the final, but when you get there, pick the trophy up. Don't go home empty-handed. Very, very important you concentrate.
Well, here is the Bayern side. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Mats Hummels starts with Jerome Boateng in central defence. James Rodriguez plays alongside Thiago in central midfield. And leading the attack today is the lethal Robert Lewandowski. And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. Nicolas Otamendi starts alongside Vincent Kompany at the back. Kevin De Bruyne plays alongside Fernandinho in central midfield. And leading the line is Sergio Aguero. And they're underway now in the Champions League final. We're about to find out which team is the best in Europe. Lewandowski. Read it superbly to take back possession. If ever you get the chance to attend a training session at Bayern's Zebenerstrasse headquarters, take it. You cannot fail to be impressed by the club as a whole.
No, exactly. And what I like about the club is that ex-players are...
Perfect through ball from Sergio Aguero. And this is Sané. Sterling. Aguero! And it goes for Manchester City, who strike first on this massive occasion.
Well, it's very important they carry on with the game plan now. First goal to Manchester City, carry on. Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
A bit more analysis as regards the goal. So underway once more, Manchester City with the advantage. Thiago, Lewandowski now. Bayern moving the ball around and getting deep into opposition territory. And Kompany keeps it out. Aguero. De Bruyne. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Sterling, but he's been a bit casual in possession. And Robin untidy there. Incision with the pass from Kevin De Bruyne. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Here is Joshua Kimmich. It's with David Silva. Aguero. Fernandinho failed to hang on to it. He lost the ball, Arjen Robben. Aguero. Sané. Textbook and close to goal. So it's going to be a goal kick here. The ball with James Rodriguez. Given away by Bayern Munich. David Silva, a very able passer. He's in with a chance. Oh, it's off the post. Thiago.
Wow, so close to extending the lead. They keep on pushing like this. Surely the pressure will tell.
This is Alaba. Well, no matter the year, when it comes to the Champions League, you tend to expect, Lee, that Bayern will be there or thereabouts.
Well, there's certain words spring to mind when you think of Bayern Munich over the years. Power, winners, talent, and nothing changes. Every year they keep producing the goods.
It's with David Silva. Fernandinho with it. And it's with Ribéry. And it crossed the byline. A goal kick as a result. Fernandinho with it. It's with David Silva. Well, great read there to intercept. Lewandowski now. Javi Martinez. The ball with James Rodriguez. Crucial interception amid impending danger. Here is Thiago. Bayern succeed in getting the ball forward. Can they produce from here? Javi Martinez. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? It was well read, and Javi Martinez loses out. Sterling has it. Given away by City. And it's with Robert Lewandowski. And Thiago. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. This is James Rodriguez. And begging to be put away. And a goal to level it up for Bayern.
Well, I'm sure you want to see this again. Where is everybody? The defenders, nowhere to be seen. It's an open goal.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. Even Steven, one apiece in this match. Lewandowski now. It's with David Silva. And a strong tackle. He had the sixth sense. Lewandowski. And that is offside. Otamendi. Fernandinho. It's with David Silva. Sané has it. The outcome is a goal kick here. It's with Mats Hummels. Lewandowski now. James Rodriguez coming off second best against his opponent. Now Ribéry has it. And it's with Robert Lewandowski. And given away by Lewandowski. Here is Thiago. Bayern moving the ball around and getting deep into opposition territory. Fernandinho failed to hang on to it. James Rodriguez. Corner for Bayern then. The corner from Kimmich. We had a decent reading of that ball in. Half-time then, and we're sorry for the pause in the proceedings here, Lee, because this has been a thoroughly... 45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. David Silva, a very able passer. Aguero! De Bruyne! Just wanted to get it out of there. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Well, in some style, Ederson prevents a goal. It will be a Bayern corner. Over it comes. Not really. James Rodriguez! And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. Thiago. Well, this man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Lee.
Well, he's been involved in most of the positive things in that first up.
And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. Well, the verdict is a penalty kick, and how important is this moment with the game level?
Well, with a chance to go into the lead from 12 yards with the goalkeeper to beat, I'd take that any day. This is probably the best angle. He's picked his spot, he didn't change his mind, and the keeper's got no chance.
And the goal that was scored, well worth another look, Lee. Having conceded, Manchester City know they've got to come up with a response. De Bruyne now. David Silva. Here is Thiago. Strong emphasis on attack from Ribéry. This is James Rodriguez. Well, body in the way. Keeper did his job to begin with. Given away by City. And it's with Ribéry. Carrying a genuine threat here. And the danger cleared. Not messing around with that clearance. Sané. Sergio Aguero has it. David Alaba. It's with Robin. Front Ribéry. Is he going to punish them here? And a goal here for Bayern. It's going to be so difficult to thwart them now.
Well, I just love to look at perfect technique, and you won't get any better than this. It's just a dream strike. Brilliant, brilliant effort.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Sterling. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. Oh goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. James Rodriguez. He's given it away. Now it's with Boateng. Now it's with Javi Martinez. James Rodriguez. This is Alaba. Now Ribéry has it. And he has been ruled offside here. Can't have been by an awful lot.
Oh, I'm not so sure, but the linesman's got a better view than I have.
De Bruyne now. Ederson. Company now. De Bruyne. Sergio Aguero has it. Perfect through ball from Sergio Aguero. He has been deemed to be offside, not by much, Lee.
Brilliant, brilliant officiating, that is. Look at that, spot on.
Javi Martinez. Given away by Javi Martinez. Kimmich with it. Here is Arjen Robben. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. The pass from James Rodriguez, not quite accurate enough. Aguero. Sterling. And Aguero. Here's David Silva. Inside the last quarter of an hour. Here is Arjen Robben. Bodies forward and the break looks on. And they'll have to throw it back in play. David Silva. Fernandinho with it. De Bruyne. Sterling has it. Company now. Fernandinho. De Bruyne. Sterling. Aguero. And Sterling has it. And they could get one back here. And a goal for City!
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is. Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. 3-2 it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? This is Alaba. Hummels. Now it's with Javi Martinez. James Rodriguez. It's with Mats Hummels. Javi Martinez. Thiago. Here is Joshua Kimmich. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1. De Bruyne. Sterling has it. David Alaba. And in the second half, the signs are positive. They can't relax, Lee, but they ought to be pleased.
Bayern players have to focus on not making any mistakes in order to protect this slender lead. If a bit of magic from the opposition gets them back in it, there's nothing you can do about that.
The ball with James Rodriguez. Fernandinho. Time is against Manchester City, but still they could hit back. Time is not on their side. This corner could help their prospects as they look for an equaliser. And David Silva tasked with taking it. It's all over now. A Champions League success story for Bayern Munich. Don't forget about the losers. But Bayern not focusing on that part of the equation too much. They've done more than enough in this final league.
Well, the expectation levels on these players is huge. They'll be expected to win this trophy. But expectation doesn't win anything. You've got to go out and prove you're the best team. They've done that. And look at them celebrate. Brilliant.
A club steeped in European tradition. They always expect to land silverware. But my goodness, this is always special. The coveted trophy awaits.
Well, they've been a team, Derek. They really have. That togetherness has put them on that podium.
Bayern Munich lift the trophy. A night for wild celebrations now. No two ways about that.
Well, their families, their friends will be involved with the celebrations, but this is for the fans. They've been with them through thick and thin. Now they get their reward. Brilliant evening for everybody.
Well, the party is very much on. The players don't want it to end. And now, they will be happy to pose for pictures for the history books. Bayern Munich are the club champions of Europe.